Hey YouTube, here we go. Finally getting back off the, back onto the wagon. Trying to get some guys cut up so I can get them primed in the next few days. There's going to be some warm days here in North Carolina. So trying to get some guys ready for priming. See, I've got them all cut out of their sprues. 16 new Phalangites to march into the battlefields of Hail Caesar. Which, honestly, for cutting these guys out and putting them onto popsicle sticks and getting them ready to get painted, I've been doing pretty well. This will make, let's see, 3/16s, 48, is that right? 16, 16, 16, 30, plus 18, yeah, 48 of these guys that I will have to paint. I've already got a 16 rank done, which will give me only a box of 40 plus 24, so 64 more after these guys are all painted up. But if you think of it that way, then you'll get depressed and stop making these models. Go back to playing Warcraft, which was one of the impediments to my modeling career recently, so I have canceled my Warcraft subscription. Sadly enough, the Warlords of Draenor is actually a very good expansion if you like the Warcraft game. Lots of fun. Yeah, you'll notice that I keep these guys, the sprues each have 4 guys on them for these Warlords games, Phalangites. And each of the 4 guys has a different pose, and so they each have different places where the mold lines will be to be scraped off. So by dividing them up into groups of similar figures, then I know what to look for and I don't have to change focus. And what I'm hoping is that'll help me not miss as many mold lines as I usually do, because I am the world's worst mold line remover, especially on battle models, but that's a whole different story. But anyway, these guys are coming along nicely. Hopefully I can have these guys all glued up and on popsicle sticks by the end of tonight's build phase. And I keep cutting out of camera. Evidently I didn't have it quite high enough. You can see my empty tea glass. In the South you only drink sweet tea with ice, or else they know you for a Yankee. These guys, like I said, they're coming along swimmingly. It's the second or third time I've used the adjective swimmingly. I hope to have them all finished up fairly soon. Once I get these on popsicle sticks, I'm going to bear down and start painting. I think once I get the ones that I have assembled already painted, I may go ahead and do the either do the A-Wing, or I may build an SBD Dauntless dive bomber to give to my dad for his 60-odd birthday. His father was a tail gunner and a dive bomber during World War II. And so my plan is to give him that on a nice little display base so he can remember his father and my grandfather, known as Papa. There we go. Let's put him down here with this group. But everybody else is having a good time. Good Christmas time, good New Year's. For New Year's Eve, we washed our dog, which is a nice half-hour-long endeavor, because he's a pretty big puppy. He's a big chocolate lab. I think you've seen him in other videos. But I don't think anybody made it to midnight here. And you have kids who are 2 and 4 and wake up at 6 a.m. on the dot. Staying up to midnight is not an option, because no matter how tired you are, they are absolutely positively chock full of energy from the time they wake up to the moment they lay down. But anyway, so that way you can see that I'm actually doing modeling, not just video gaming. I knew there was a little guest appearance from the wife. I don't know if I will include that or not. She doesn't want to be as famous on the internet as I am, which I think is probably a good plan. overall. Because who's going to stalk a mid-30s chubby guy versus a mid-30s beautiful woman, though I am a little biased. But anyway, once I get these guys done, I'll let you go back to your lives. You won't have to sit here and watch me scrape off mold lines, because, you know, that's so very exciting. And I'll get him in a second. But here you can see all that I have waiting for me. I've got, there we go, 4 stands done. And again, they're still very rough. Haven't been dipped, haven't been based. Shields even haven't been put on. Still need to paint the shields. They're gold color and get the decals on. Still lots to do, which again, you know, I had to choose between hobbies, either play World of Warcraft or build models. Oh boy, I need to touch up on some places here. But again, you can see 2 stands of 16 left here, plus the 16 that's on the table. I have a lot on my plate just with foot soldiers. And that doesn't even count Star Wars models and the steampunk Mary Poppins that still needs to be finished for Aunt Jen, and the modeling ADD that I am so strongly afflicted with. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful night, a wonderful new year, and I will see you all in a future video.